Hello there and welcome to the Generational Gamer. In this video we are going to be discussing the Brook StarRay. It supports PS5, Steam, iOS, Android, and PC. But despite all that, I'm going to make it work on the Xbox and I'm going to show you how. So sit back, relax, make sure you watch the whole video and subscribe. And what's unique about this one is that it actually is a PS5 controller, but it also doubles as a PC controller, all with the touch of a button. So, let's unbox this and see what it's all about. God, I'm getting old. There we go, got it. Alright, so... And I don't believe this is out yet, but they sent this to me for the purpose of review, and so review I shall. Let's pop this open so we can get it out. There is a USB-C to C, so that's good. Nice and modern. And let's look at the controller. And it's out. Okay, so this is your left and right buttons here, your option, and I'm sorry, that's option, that's whatever the hell that's called. That's your streaming button. So they're replicated here, or on a PC, the view and whatever that one is. Then this is, it looks like an illumination button. I'm not entirely sure what they all are, home or PSN, either way. Your touchpad, which does not feel like, it doesn't feel quite the same. I don't know if it works the same or not. And then you've got trigger locks. Yeah, that's pretty decent. And then you've got these buttons in the back. You've got, that looks like a speaker, and then you can set it for PS5 or PC. Now, I am absolutely going to use this with my PC and PS5, but what I'm going to do with it more importantly is use it on my Xbox. No, it's not supported with my Xbox. How will you use it on your Xbox? Well, I'll show you, because I'll actually play PC games through my Xbox using Moonlight. And that is the overview of this. So, I don't see a manual in here. Oh, there is a manual. Sweet. Okay, so here, let's do a quick overview here. So I was right, that is the PS5 and PC button. And I should probably look for the English side. And then home. You can do wired pairing or wireless. I've done wireless on everything now. Press and hold the create button, and then the home button. I'll probably just plug it in. It's easier. And I only have one PS5, so I don't have to worry about that. And that appears to be it. But there's a QR code, so we will use that to download the full thing. I want to take just a quick moment and specify that this controller has Hall Effect joysticks built in. So I have been able to get this controller to work properly with my Xbox Series X. And I have used Moonlight on it to play PC games on the Xbox Series X. As far as changing it to a PS5, it's just a matter of flipping the switch, holding down this button and this button until it starts blinking. And now it's going to look for a pair. And then when you want to pair it to a PC, you flip the switch and you do the exact same thing. But it won't connect to an Xbox without this handy little device. Just click on this little icon. Let's go to the Bluetooth. We're going to go look at all the devices. Let's go to more Bluetooth. We'll just go ahead and remove this device, so now it's not connected. I got 3 DualSense controllers that are connected to it, so let us initiate the pairing procedures on the controller itself. Okay, so you hold this, it'll start blinking. And at the same time, click Add Device. It's Bluetooth, and it recognizes the device, and there we go. It's connected now. Or better yet, I will show you the controls right here. Controller test. So it thinks it's a DualSense. It's not. You can also see there's not a hell of a lot of latency either. And then you've got the triggers.
Oh, you can only see one because I'm blocking the other. But here, so you can see the L right here, okay? Now look. I locked it. It just shows it at maximum. And then if you want to look at the other buttons like this, or you want to push in one of these, and then let's see what these default to. That's circle, that's X. Oh, it actually is set to a PS5. I should have reset it to a PC. So we're gonna have to do that. I went ahead and I deleted the controller. Let's add it back. So now it's set to a PC. We are going to hold and these two buttons so it will start flashing. It should immediately recognize a new controller, right? Or I guess we should do add device. Bluetooth. Now it recognizes the Brook Wireless Controller. And we're connected. Once again, go back to Steam in big picture mode. Now it should recognize as an Xbox controller. So, let's go down here to settings. Looks like I have to do an update. But for right now, let's just go to controller. And see, now it recognizes the Xbox One controller. I've never actually used this. Anybody know what this is? But same thing applies. You can see it moves all around. You still get everything. The back button is still B and A. Everything still works. This doesn't appear to do anything. The D-pad on this particular controller is kind of weird. It's very, very clicky. I mean, it feels like it's solid. It's just very, very clicky. But yeah, everything works on here. So the next thing to do would be to plug it into the Xbox. Again, you have to set this to PS5, otherwise it's not going to work. And I probably just lost connectivity, which I did, because it's no longer connected as a Brook controller. It's now connected as a PS5 controller, or not connected at all.
So you take your Brook Wingman XB3, make sure your controller is set to PS5. We're going to take the Brook Wingman XB3 and plug it into the Series X. We're going to hold down these buttons right here. We are going to hold down home and share until the controller starts blinking. And within seconds, it'll pair. See, it's got blue. Now we're going to test it. I'm just going to show you briefly that everything's working. And then we're going to jump right into Stellar Blade, connected via Moonlight from my Xbox to my PC.
I am now connected to this. You can see it works using that Brook adapter. So let's go into Moonlight. You can download this on the store, by the way, if you're at all curious. Just do a quick search for Moonlight. It would help if you spelled it correctly. And there it is. Just click on it, and since once you've downloaded it the first time, you own it forever. So it works great. And then you just need to have a computer that you can connect it to. So we're going to go into Moonlight, and we are going to go to Steam. It's going to bring me into big picture mode. And you can see I'm already still there from when I was playing it before. So let's just go right into Stellar Blade. It's gonna think it's a PlayStation controller, even though it's showing me that, because I have Sunshine set up to assume it's a PlayStation controller. So, I just want to show you. Eve is absolutely moving around. And to be absolutely clear, this is an Xbox, as you can see by the interface. Here, I'll push the Xbox button. So, yes, it works. It works really well. I can't wait to use this while I'm sitting on my recliner playing this game. And by the way, my PC makes Stellar Blade look a hell of a lot better than it did on the PlayStation. And I've beaten this game so many times already. But still fun. And if you want, so R2 is basically a fetch button. You can set it so, or turn off the trigger. So now let's go run back, and I'm only doing this because I want to demonstrate it. Where the heck is the, there it is. So when I go over and sit down in my chair, it's going to prompt me for the R2 button. So I just want to show you. And now it's a button, not a trigger. So yeah, it works wonders. It does the exact same thing on the PlayStation. And since I've already played it on the PlayStation, I've beaten this game on the PlayStation, I can honestly say that it plays just like it does on the PlayStation, using Xbox and a PlayStation/PC controller. Anyway, I think it's awesome. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I deliberately did not do a firmware update on this because right now it's working and I don't want to tinker with it. If somebody really wants to see how to do a firmware update, it's not all that different than the sniper I did the other day. So I'll just leave a link to that and point to a time code. So let me know what you think. Leave some comments below, subscribe, and thank you for watching.